All right, hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk specifically about retargeting. Really, to multiply your ROI, you're running cold traffic, you're running cold ads. Sometimes they convert, sometimes they don't, but you have highly qualified buyers landing on your page, visiting your website, checking out your information, and maybe not pulling the trigger because it's not the right time. Their phone rang, they had to drop their kids off at work, they had a class to go to, life happens, right? So these are people who clicked on your ad, but just did not fully convert. They added the product to cart but didn't buy. These people are your low-hanging fruit. They're going to be much more likely to buy from you than you going out and spending more money on cold traffic. Now, you definitely want to keep that top of funnel cold traffic happening on a day-to-day basis to make sure that your pipeline stays full, but you don't want to forget about those people that already landed on your page, already interacted with your brand, but didn't quite buy yet, because those people are extremely valuable. And sometimes, depending on the product, it can be 7, 14, 30-day turnaround for you to really make that sale. And if it's a high ticket item, those people can be following you for a year and not purchase, and then finally they come back around because they've seen your message so many times. So these people, again, they're going to be people who did not convert, opted in but didn't take that next step. So it's not all just purchases. This can work with email campaigns, it can work with lead gen forms, anything like that, and we can retarget people who viewed specific pages in the process. So luckily we have the pixel. It gives us a ton of data, and really the steps to make this happen I can dive right in and show you on the computer. So I'm going to pull up an ad account here, and I'm just in our SMMA hacker example account. You want to go to audiences, and the first thing you want to do is build what's called a custom audiences. Now, if you've been running Facebook ads for a long time, this should be no new news to you, but if you are a beginner, this is extremely important. So a custom audience is just a data set that the pixel has comprised. So if somebody lands on your website and lands on the homepage, they're gonna get put into a bucket called page view homepage visitors. And those are people who just landed on your website, maybe bounced and didn't check anything out. So that's kind of the first bucket that you want to go after. So I'm going to just pull this up here and get into the correct account. So once you're in here, you're going to want to select new up top. So create new audience, this blue button, and you want to select custom audience. Now you can create a lot of different custom audiences for certain situations, right? So you can do a customer file, which would be a email list from people. You can do website traffic, app activity, people who have viewed videos. So I'm going to select website traffic for this one. And right here, you can basically select, do I want to have 30 days of traffic, 60 days of traffic, 90 days. Just for example, I'm going to stick with 30 and do all website visitors. And I'm going to name this home page visitors, no purchase. Now, how you select and find out people who didn't purchase, I've got all website visitors, and I can go to include more right here. And I don't have this pixel event set up right now, but you would basically just select from the events purchase, and you would actually exclude that, right? So I would want to exclude anybody that purchased. That would just show up right here if you had a typical Shopify store. I'm going to go ahead and create that audience. Now, Facebook is going to start calculating and find everybody that pinged that website and see if they can match that IP address and that user to an actual Facebook profile. So name, email, contact information, so that we can retarget them. Typically, this takes anywhere from a half hour to sometimes I've seen it take as long as 12 hours to actually generate a full usable custom audience. But once that's created, say this is ready to go, I would just go ahead and click this checkbox, and then right where we created the custom audience, I'll go to lookalike audience. I always create a lookalike audience when I make a custom audience. We're not going to use that for retargeting, but it's just a really great way to reach more people. So a lookalike audience just amplifies your custom audience to a pool of 2 million people that look like your custom audience. So very valuable, and you want to make sure you do that. Now, once we have our custom audience, you want to go back to your ads manager account, and we're going to select a new campaign. Now, a lot of people will go ahead and select the conversion campaign as their objective, but since these are already highly targeted people, we're gonna go ahead and select traffic for this. So let me just pull this up quickly, scroll down to my account. I'm gonna hit create. And then again, instead of choosing the custom conversion, I'm gonna do retargeting. And under campaign objective, I'm gonna select traffic. So basically, when you select conversions, Facebook is gonna look for people that are more likely to buy. And in this case, our pool is just people that are most likely to buy. So we don't want Facebook to discriminate against that group and just remove people that could be potential buyers for us. So just do traffic and it will run everyone through this. Hit next, save to draft. And then the last step to make this happen is you'll just go to your ad set level, and then go down. Of course, Facebook's slow, so I wish I could do this faster. Once you've set your budget, you'll go down to audience, and right here, custom audience, and you can select your homepage visitors, no purchase. And everything else is basically the same. Do your targeting, and then you can set up your ad creative. One thing that I want to mention is a big thing that you can do is use familiar imagery, familiar things that they've already seen. So they've already seen your brand. You don't necessarily want to show them something that's completely foreign and new. You might want to test that down the line, but initially, if they landed on your page, they checked out your product and they didn't buy, just show it to them again. Give it to them one more time. Say, hey, notice that your cart's full and ready to purchase. Use X coupon to save. Refer to those specific actions that they've already taken. And again, always use clicks or traffic when running these ads, and we'll give you a ton of success moving forward. Last thing that I wanted to mention again is think about why they didn't purchase, right? So time sensitive offers, like there's still time to save on X. Those are things, customer satisfaction guarantees, money back guarantees. Anything that's going to ease their mind of moving forward is going to help. So the reason why they didn't buy is either they didn't have time or they didn't trust you. So a way to combat that on trust is to provide a customer review. So give a 5-star Amazon review of that product of someone who is highly satisfied that they've bought it before, because people care about what other people say about you more than what you say about yourself. So that will definitely help the impact of your ads and multiply your ROI and make your ads much more successful if you're retargeting. If you guys like this video, please click like and subscribe for more content around us building a business, learning how to run your SMMA yourself more efficiently, grow more content. Next month, we're gonna be traveling a ton, going to Miami, Costa Rica, Nashville. So definitely wanna subscribe and stay tuned. See you guys.